And please put your hands together for a magician friend of mine, Britt.
Hey, thank you so much for having me here tonight. I'm really excited. I'd like to do a bit of a subgenre of magic, mental magic, treading in the waters of the mind, psychic powers. And I just want to get a temperature read on what people's beliefs are here. So I'm talking about ESP, extrasensory perception. You know, we have 5 senses, or we think we do. Maybe we have a 6th. Maybe we have more. Raise your hand if you believe or have experienced ESP. Okay. So not as many as I thought, okay? But you guys, hey. I'll get you the cash later. Okay, you know, that's a little, okay, well, it's a little disappointing. I wish, you know, I'm up in Marin. I live up in Mill Valley, but I love going to Fairfax, going to this place called the Wu Wei Tea Temple. No woos? Okay. You gotta go up there. And the thing about it is, it's very hippie. There's a New Age bookstore, and I saw a sign the other day. It said, psychic night canceled due to unforeseen circumstances. Yeah. Mort gave me that one. Okay, there we go. So we've already raised our hand if we believe in ESP. Okay, this is just a few more things before we get to the magic. I promise there is magic. A little housekeeping in order here. Not ESP, but kind of in the realm of belief in East-West. Reincarnation. Raise your hand if you believe in reincarnation. Okay, yeah, okay. Welcome back. Okay, very good. Okay, finally, telekinesis. Telekinesis is the ability, for those of you who don't know, to move an object using just your mind. Move an object or thing using just your mind. So if you believe in telekinesis, raise my hand. Okay. This is the magic show. Okay, I'll give you an example of what telekinesis is. I'll move something on you. What I mean is this. Here, take your hands like this. All right? Very good. Put your palms, palm to palm. Push real tight, like this, real tight, and then close all your fingers. Keep your palms still pushed, not together like that. Now extend just your index fingers just like this and bring them up to your eyes. Keep your palms pushed real flat, like that. And now, very slowly, I will move your fingers together, closer and closer, closer and closer, as they touch against your will. All right, shake them up. Hey, give yourselves a big round of applause for doing that. So we'll get into the telekinesis part. I want to see if I have a mental connection with somebody in the audience here. Let's see, over here. Everybody's like, I'm not looking. Let's see here. Who might actually want to come up on stage after somebody who's on the aisle. Okay, you're right there. You can stay there. What's your name, by the way? Jason. Jason. Okay, Jason. If this were a psychic thing, I'd know your name, right? Okay, Jason. I am going to write down a word. Now, are you a skeptic, or are you, like, do you believe in psychic phenomena?
I'm very skeptical.
You're very skeptical. Okay, this is perfect. So, I'm going to write down a word that we use all the time, and I just need to ask you as a skeptic, Jason, is there any way, without guessing, you would know what this word is, yes or no?
No.
No. Skeptic no more. Jason, let's give Jason a round of applause. Watch your step here. Jason, come on this way. Watch your step. Don't die, don't die, don't die. There you go. Okay, watch that. All right. So Jason, have you heard of Uri Geller?
No.
Okay. Uri Geller. By a show of hands, who's heard of Uri Geller? There's a New York Times article written about it recently. Okay. Uri Geller, Jason, was, well, he's a magician. He's nearly, I think, 70 years or older, and he's been doing psychic work for all that time. He's really a magician, but he claims he can bend things with his mind. Spoons, in fact. That's his thing, you know? I wonder what it's like to spoon at night with Uri Geller. Did you just get crushed? Okay. Okay. So, anyways, he was on The Tonight Show in the early 1970s, and Johnny Carson was there. He was the host, and Johnny Carson was a magician, and he had Uri Geller on, first time national television, biggest thing in the world. Uri Geller is on the show, and he is to bend some spoons that the staff of The Tonight Show provide. And, well, because Johnny Carson's a magician, he asked his friends to help out with this. His friends said, don't let Uri Geller get close to these spoons. Don't let him prepare them beforehand, right? Because it makes sense. Okay, thanks, Jason. So right here I have a spoon, for those of you in the back can see. I'm going to draw, we're going to verify this ourselves right here. I'm going to draw a square. Now, Jason, if you would, in big, bold letters, don't sign, but print your name right in there. Jason. Very good. You'll be experiencing that a lot tonight. People will be like, what? That was fantastic. You're just like, just being a human. Okay. Would you just write your name? Actually, you wrote your name. Can you write the date? It's January 30th. Real big. And is there anything you want to advertise to everybody tonight? This is your chance.
No.
Okay, good. Phew. That was a bad idea on my part to even ask. Okay. So this is a one-of-a-kind thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bend this just using my mind, Jason. Here we go. Thank you. I'm using my hands. My mind's using my hands to move my hands, that's right. Here, Jason, is this your signature?
Absolutely.
You bend the spoon. Let it down. There we go. Jason, this is for you as a gift. Thank you so much. Right to start. Thank you so much. Jason, thank you.
Okay, now Chris, that was your act.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready for the challenge?
There's a challenge.
Each performer is going to get 2 challenges.
Okay.
And so first we take an absolutely empty wooden box. We get a magic word. And just like that, it's the community deck challenge. Every performer is going to use this deck of cards to create magic on the spot. You've got 2 minutes. Let the challenge begin.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? I guess I do card tricks all the time. I think the thing maybe that's a challenge about this is that I didn't get to prepare the cards, didn't get to use my trick deck. That said, I think I'll do a personal challenge. I'm setting my own personal challenge. I'm kind of like trying to do something really like worthy of points. My personal challenge is I'm not going to do any sleight of hand with this. I just do want to check out this deck and just make sure it's what it looks like. Okay, very good. And I'm going to make a commitment. I'll tell you what that means, I think, in a second. Okay. You know, my hands, I don't know if you're in the front row, my hands are kind of like shaking like that. Can you see that? I got, so I do magic and I have dreams and nightmares. I have, this seems like it might be a nightmare right now. But I'm not sure. When I walked in here, I said like, oh, there's something kind of familiar about this space, and maybe this is either a dream or a nightmare. Okay, I'm going to test something out. I'm going to bring anybody up on stage. I'm going to throw some paper out into the audience and have somebody catch it. We're going to pick a card together, as if this were a joint dream. So we're going to pick it bit by bit. So I'm going to throw this, and whoever catches this, they don't need to come up on stage. Just raise your hand and hold it up. You don't even need to sit up. So I'm going to throw this. Here we go. Who got it? Were you impressed by my throw? Oh, wait, hold it. What's your name? I'm sorry? Annie. Annie, do we know each other? Okay, very good. Annie, you're going to pick the first part of this card. And what I mean by that is there are red cards in the deck, and there are black cards in the deck. Annie, I want you to choose either red or black, and whichever one you choose, that's going to be what the card's going to be. So, red or black, Annie?
You want me to tell you?
Please.
Black.
Black. Okay, do you want to change your mind? Okay. I know, it's so inconsequential though, right? But you're not gonna change your mind. That's good. So how about this? I want you to point to the person to the right or the left of you. Okay, what's your name?
Lori.
Lori? Okay, Lori, we don't know each other. Right, okay. Lori, black cards, there's clubs and spades. Whichever one you choose is the one we'll go with. Clubs or spades? Spades. That's kind of familiar, I'm remembering this. Can you take that paper ball and throw it somewhere behind you? Who got it? Shout out your name. If you're
I can't reach it, so maybe.
okay, if it's you, it's you. You don't need to hold it. It's okay. We're just using this as a tool. This is just a device. What's your name?
Lauren.
Lauren. Lauren, it's a spade. There's ace through king of spades. Name one of those. Which one do you want?
A jack.
Jack. Jack of spades.
Yes.
Okay, that's kind of a common. That's like a favorite card of a lot of people. I don't want you to go home and think, well, maybe I should have picked something else, but I don't want to try to influence you here. What card do you want to stick with?
I want to stay with that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. I made a commitment. Jack of spades. You know, some days I don't get this right, but not today.